Giving all praise unto Yahweh Shemashah Bashim Kohakodash, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and all your brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Above everybody are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy, Yahweh Shemashah Bashim Kohakodash. This is going to be a relatively quick video dealing with the cars and the ownership of cars, and also think of private businesses when you are looking at this. You have two examples that I've got for you. This is out here within England. Now, for the longest time, brothers have been telling you people out here that basically Esau wants a situation where you're gonna own nothing. You're supposedly supposed to be happy with that, and your business, your private assets, that's all gonna be taken away, and you're gonna have to either give it up or it's gonna be taken away from you. And you've seen what they've already done with the transition over to the CBDCs and the crashing of the economy. You've seen what they've been able to accomplish with that. At the beginning of the C19, they had all kind of businesses with prospects that just got wiped off of the face of the map. Okay, so we're seeing a situation right now where we're going to start transitioning into a situation where Esau's going to take everything away. And they're setting up these smart cities. They're setting up these green zones. They're setting up these ultra low emission zones. And they're going to use the guise of the CO2 to accomplish that. So this is just one of those examples. The green light, as in they're going to get the go-ahead for the Oxford traffic filter banning private cars from the city. And what did we tell you about the dystopian future Esau setting up, where you're going to have to subscribe for a car, rent a car, and ultimately not have anything, right? This is what they're getting ready to set up within the world in a city near you. 6 new traffic filters in Oxford. And Oxford is like a kind of like a posh city. So we have Oxford University, and it's about an hour and a half's drive away from London. It's quite a popular city for the middle class and upwards. So it's, it's kind of like really no surprise they're setting it off there. And when people get acclimated, A144, that's spiritual. Look at that, A144. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of spiritual. That's the name of the road, A144. That's heavy. But yeah, this is what they're getting ready to set up here. They're starting it off out there within London. They start with the congestion zone. They're gonna scale that up to whatever, right? They got the ultra low emission zone. You get fined if you drive a car with which doesn't meet the requirements. But it's gonna get worse than that. They're gonna take everything. Okay, they're gonna take everything. And if we go to the next article, let's go to the next article here. This one, it says council will ban most cars from driving through 75% of its roads in enormous crackdown on traffic pollution. So again, this is Hackney out there within London. They're getting ready to take away everything. And the brother did tell me privately, not privately, but the plan, because of the industry that he works in, he was able to so-called spill the beans so you can understand. He said, look, you ain't going to be able to drive in London pretty soon. And that's going to expand to most of the UK, especially in the major cities, because they're going to say, look, we got the public transport over there, or you can rent a car. And this EV thing, which really, when you look at the infrastructure of the EV thing, that ain't going to pop off like that. All right, when you look at the infrastructure of the EV thing, that's not going to pop off like that. So you can understand that without the infrastructure, the correct infrastructure for the EVs, you're either going to rent a car because you ain't got one, or you're going to be using public transport, or you're going to cycle. That's just the end all be all of it. And for anybody that has a business that relies on cars, that's a thing of the past, man. That's history. Okay, so that's all part of the NWO that they're getting ready to bring forth out here. So hopefully that was of edification. Without my say, praise unto Yahweh Shemashah, Bashim Kohakodash, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and honor you brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.